Mary?
Yes, hello.
Hello, Mary. Glad to
How are
hear you. I'm well, and you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Isn't it hot in Kiev?
Uh, I'm not in Kiev, but it's hot.
Sorry. Yes, it's very hot. Yes, and here it's about 30 degrees above zero. And but now it's very fresh and cool, a bit windy. I like this weather. Yes. Are you tired after your work?
Uh, but I'm not work.
You don't work. No.
Yes.
Yes, but would you like to work for an organization?
Maybe I don't know. Mm,
Yes,
Maybe
because
it's
today's lesson is about organizations, different types of organizations, and different and organizations of different forms. And my first question: would you like to be a part or an employee of an organization, or to be a freelancer? No, you know these words, yes?
yes. I
Employee.
know.
You know, I'm sure.
Uh,
Which status would you prefer, to be an employee or a freelancer?
for me, it's both of option is okay. Sometimes it
Mm-hmm.
depends on different, um
Mm-hmm.
different stuff, different. I don't know how to say. Different. Uh, I don't know. Uh,
It depends on
условий, how to say.
condition. Yes.
Yes, it depends of different conditions. So sometimes the better be freelancer, sometimes work in big companies. So
Uh-huh.
everything changes, and I think sometimes a
You
person
can.
can work in
Uh-huh.
this or in other place.
Yes. So it depends on the situation, and it depends on qualification maybe and working conditions, of course. But in soul, by your nature, no, for example, as for me, I have been working for one organization for the university for more than 20 years. And I consider myself as a part of this organization, and I know the rules and all the stuff, and I know how to work, how to behave, and so on. So because people like collectives, like companies friends, companies of workers and co-workers, and so on. But of course you can choose. Misha, hi.
Hello, Nele.
Yes, right. And as for business organizations, Mary, do you know that there are two types of business organizations according to its structure? Mary?
Maybe it's government
You
and
mean, yeah. As for the forms, yes, forms of organization, state-owned or government companies, right? What are they?
private, maybe
Pri-
organization,
private,
private.
private companies or corporations, private limited companies or public limited companies, partnerships, individual companies. Yes, all these are forms of business organizations. You're right, forms. But there are types, four main types. Misha, have you heard about pyramid companies?
Yes, but I think the maybe difference between profitable, non-profitable, like charity funds.
Yes, you are speaking about the forms.
Uh-huh,
The forms of organizations, corporations,
uh-huh.
right, state-owned companies, right, partnerships, individual
Mhm,
companies, and non-profit organizations or charity. Yes, you're right, absolutely right. We have missed
uh-huh.
charity organizations or non-profit organizations.
Oh,
frozen
Mm-hmm.
because it's very cold. Okay, what we can do?
Misha, are you here?
Yeah, now.
Yes. Oh, something wrong. Okay. Right. Mary, do you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So as for pyramid type of organization, one leader rules everything. Yes, Mary?
Yes, yes, and I understand.
Yes, you understand. Because after that, I will ask you some questions. So the next type is called committee or jury type, committee type of organization, where the group of leaders or group of top managers, they collectively rule the companies. Understand? Yes?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes. The second one is matrix type of a company, where there are different channels over managing the company, and workers are invited to rule the company, to give some proposals, and to participate in company's management. This is matrix where workers are involved. Yes, and the last one is called, very interesting, ecology organization. I don't know why they chose the name, the ecology, but in this type of organization, the company is divided into separate units, separate subdivisions, and these units, they are absolutely independent. They are profit centers, and they employ the staff, and they are just organize their own life. Understandable?
Yes.
Yes.
How to name it?
Pyramid, then committee or jury,
Mhm.
matrix, and ecology.
Mhm.
Yes. This is the theory. And my question to you, Mary, which company, which type of organization would you like to work, and why?
Pyramid, I think.
Matrix? Pyramid.
No.
Pyramid,
Yes.
hierarchical. And why? This is very strict, maybe structure.
Because if one man
Uh-huh.
uh, rules, director, I don't know, he know better that,
He knows better.
yes, he knows better that company should do, and
Yes.
I think he want better for company,
Yes.
so
Yes.
I think
Not not
this structure.
not better. He wants the best for the company.
Yes.
Yes, he wants the best for the company. He knows how to rule the company, how to manage, and how to say, Mary, он принимает решения единолично.
He make decision.
Yes, good. Makes.
Makes decision.
Decisions. Yes.
Own self.
Himself.
Himself. I can I say own self?
You can say on his own. Yes, on his own.
On his own.
Right.
Yes.
Or
Sorry.
yes, you're right. Ready? Okay. Well, and now, no. So, as for example, matrix organization, yes, Misha, do you think that matrix organization, where workers or employees of the low level they can also take part in company's management and in taking decisions. Have you known such companies?
Yes, now it's popular because of you know, maybe it's not very old projects use it, because sometimes it's like in these companies have different offices between the different regions, yes, of the world, and they use Matrix because of it's simple, but sometimes it's they haven't management at all, and they choose co-workers by a project for project.
Understand. They don't have hierarchical structure. Yes,
Yeah,
within the company.
Like a flat companies between the levels of how to say management.
Yes, you're right. You're right. Layers of management. This is very good word, by the way. Mary, look at it. It's layers.
Yes.
Layers. You know this, yeah?
Yes.
Like stages of management. Yes, layers of management. Right. There is a tendency to economize money, and sometimes management layers are absolutely swept away, and they do not exist. And as Misha said, there is no management, just people who can take decisions, and they take decisions collectively. I think this is very reasonable. Good. So metrics, right? And as for committee, when the decisions are taken by the company's managers, top managers of the company, I think this is very good and common type of business organization in corporation, and we can take the example of corporations. Yes, and as for ecology, I don't know the examples of these companies where the company is divided into separate units, and these units work actively and work absolutely independent. Maybe the company Virgin. I think the leader of this company, Brosnan, he rules his empire very liberally, to my mind. Well, now more simple problems, factors of status. Mary, how do you think? What factors can determine the person's status in the company? Status. Yes. Look. Yes. What factors can determine a person's status in the company?
I think it's position, this person.
Yes, he has position, he has post in the company, but this post is determined by some different interesting benefits and some interesting moments. What are they?
It's experience, maybe, and maybe how good,
not good mentality and experience, but more simple things. Now, for example, personal car.
Yes, salary and something like that.
Yes. First of all, this is a salary. Yes. Then maybe a company car. I give you some factors, and you would decide. Do this if these factors express a person's status. Now, for example, flying business class. Does it show your or somebody's status in the company?
It's show, but not low status.
You mean high status?
Not a good status.
Why? Business class.
But it's not really good class, I think.
Why? Misha, is it a good class? Business class?
Yes, I think it's better than
Mary, you
I don't know.
yes, maybe you don't know. Maybe you just forgot. Business class and economy class.
Oh, okay.
Business class, this
So
is high class, the first rank, the first rank. Okay, and then taking holidays whenever you want, taking free time whenever you want. Does it say about the position of a person?
I think yes.
You think so, yeah? You think so that
Yes.
business top managers, they can regulate their free time, yes?
But these people usually work all time.
Mm-hmm. That's
So,
why they don't take this privilege, yeah?
but sometimes these people work when when they have holiday
Yes.
in some holiday in weekend all time.
Yes, all the time during their holidays, during their weekends, yes, day
Yes.
and night. So it doesn't show. They can, but it doesn't show. Quite right. Then the size of your desk, the size of your table in the office, does it show the status?
I think yes.
Really? You think that
Yes.
bosses have very big desks?
I know it because I work in company, and more important person in the company has a big desk. I don't know why, but it's true.
You can say more important person, bigger the desk. More important the person, the bigger the desk.
And
Okay.
bigger cabin, bigger room, and
Office. This is called
office. Yes.
Yes. And bigger office. Right. Then a uniform. Uniform. Does it show a status? Uniform.
It depends on company.
How?
Because it can be different company, and sometimes it's matter, sometimes not. If it's something like internet shop, it doesn't matter.
Yes,
It's
but
if it's
I mean, do the top managers of the company wear uniforms? For example,
but if it's huge,
some similar jackets, similar ties with
like
logos.
work uniform.
Yes, I mean uniform. Not
if it's plain and it's necessary, so it depends on situation.
Misha, how do you think? Maybe there are two phrases, two words: dress code and uniform.
Yes, I understand. But
So
if
you
it's
understand the difference, yes?
like chemical plant, yes,
Chemical.
and chemical, and maybe a manager must close some uniform in this place or something like that.
Yes, when he come to the workshop where chemical production is being done, in this case, he should wear a uniform.
I think
even a helmet.
I think Mary need to know the director of this chemical plants. I mean, work not on the territory of this plant, but
you mean not on the territory of chemical plant, but somewhere in the ecological clean.
Yes, I think we have a like head office of this company, Kiev, in the center of Kiev.
Oh, you know, it's very interesting. I remembered a very good factory, chemical plant, and it's called Stirol. Do you know this? Stirol. Yes?
Yes.
Yes, and I have been there for several times, and you know, in the center of this chemical plant, this is the plant is very huge. A lot of administrative buildings and a lot of workshops are there. But in the center of this plant, there is a lake, artificial lake, with a fish, and there are some animals shelter, зверинец, for birds and animals, different, a lot of them, and they live there, and they feel there very well. So administrative building is also on the territory of the chemical plant. Yes, a very interesting place, very interesting organization.
Of course.
Yes.
And we have some situation when I study, I have a practice.
Studied, Mary.
When I studied, I had a practice.
Practice?
In,
training. It's better to say training.
Yes, in Yuzhmash.
Yes,
yeah,
I know.
And it's planned like little town.
Yes, like little town.
In the middle of plan and square. I forgot. Squirrel. Yes.
Yes, squirrel. Yes, Белочка.
Squirrel. Yes. Yes.
And inside of.
And people eat.
Yes.
So
yes.
Like little town.
It's very good. Many big chemical production plants, like Mary said, and in our city, Tochmash and Stirol, they function like little towns, and they have their special infrastructure with buildings for work and buildings for rest, and even sauna, even club and different other utilities, in order for the people to feel comfortable. I like this such structures. It's very good. Okay, now I'd like you to give me different adjectives which can describe an organization. Okay. Now, for example, and explain. Yes, explain what they mean. Now, for example, bureaucratic. There are different bureaucratic, maybe not companies, but state-owned organizations, which, for example, hospitals, yes, which give a lot of role to different red paper and bureaucratic formalities and so on. Give me some adjectives which can describe an organization, Mary. Do you understand my task?
Yes.
Yes.
For me, first association, it's paper. I don't know how to
paper
describe. Yes. Bureaucratic.
Yes, bureaucratic organization, bureaucratic company. No, as for bureaucratic company, I don't think that such private companies exist. But sometimes we find paperless office. Yes, paper. You know this? Paperless office. This is opposite to bureaucratic. You know this, yeah?
Yeah.
Paperless office. Misha, do you have a paperless office in your company?
No.
In your organization?
It's like an interesting idea, but now, of course, we couldn't work without any papers, because you know, we need to make like счета.
Accountability, yeah?
Accountability, but
yes.
Bills.
Bills? No. Bills, you mean счета к оплате.
Okay, bills and...
bills, yes. Bills, Mary, you're right. Bills in this case, yes.
Special papers which like show for government, show that we make it clear.
What else?
Special papers to show government.
Yeah, reports, yeah.
Our work is clear.
Yes.
And
special accountant reports, yeah, or something.
Yeah, it's like maybe works of accounting. It's full for this one, yeah.
Yes. So paperless office, it's very good. But as for no, I understood you. As for links with the government and reports to the government or some agencies, it's understandable. You need documents. But as for example, внутреннее inner accountability, do you need paper for
No.
inner work, inside work?
Like,
You don't need any paper.
No, we use only emails and
Yes.
we
I
work
think so. I think so.
with the partners, all of them. But it's not a
Yeah.
document,
Yes.
yeah, but
Yes. No documents are needed. Yeah. Understood. Understood. I think it's very good and it's very efficient and no headaches about paper. Quite right. Yes, Mary, any other words which can describe organization? Еще какие-то слова прилагательные?
Yes, I understand, but I don't know.
Окей, давайте вместе. What about caring? Зовет caring. Caring organization. What kind of organization is this? Caring. People say, I live or I work in a caring company. What do you think?
Hard to say.
Maybe when rulers think about personal.
Yes, not personal, but personnel. You may use personnel. The stress, not personal, but personnel. And the staff. They care about the staff. Yes, they organize extra activities and they give some benefits to mothers. Yes, and so they do care. They do care of their staff. Quite right. Decentralized, Mary. Decentralized organization. What kind of organization is it?
When organization has one center. Has one center?
No, decentralized. Yes, decentralized.
So a lot of center.
No. Misha, what do you think? Decentralized organization. It seems to me you have told us about such a company, modern company.
Sometimes, as I understand it, yes, sometimes maybe management could be in another place and another maybe department placed in a different regions and they work like decentralized.
You mean a company has many, by the way, subsidiaries, yes? Department subdivisions or subsidiaries, you know?
Yes.
Mary?
Yes, I understand.
You understood this, yeah? Subsidiaries. And these subsidiaries, they work independently, yes, Misha?
Yeah.
They are decentralized. They don't have one single management.
Yeah.
Yes. They of course know the policy of the company standards, but they have their own management and they work quite independently. Understood. This is decentralization and it's very economic variant. Right. One more. Market-driven company. Market-driven. Just a moment. Market. M-A-R-R. Market-driven company. How do you think? What orientation or what tendency does this company have?
Maybe like competitive.
Yes, yes, it's a competitive company which
maybe it's close with a new product and company try to
try
develop
to
the market how to say not a drive but do something first and do the work maybe explanation for the clients about the product. Yeah.
No, as for product, you're right. They try to make modern products which are in demand on the market, which are demanded on the market. So their orientation is on the market where they work, and they feel the market trends very, very. No, as for example, the company Apple. They are the leaders because they feel the market trends and, of course, customers' needs, market-driven, с ориентацией на рынок, вот в таком значении. Хорошо, дальше. Я вам даю слова. I give you some words, and you should give me the explanation, definition, or just translation. As for accountability, Misha, you have told about this.
Accountability. It's like
accountability of the company, отчетность, да?
Yeah.
Ну хорошо, извините, sorry, I have interrupted you. Explain it in English.
Yeah, it's like working with the papers or
yes.
something like
financial, that. Yeah, financial documents.
To show that all of your all what you do, как сказать, все твои платежи или действия, all of your payments.
Yes, all your payments. Mary?
Activity.
Your activity. And one more word, your performance. Performance, you know this, yeah? Performance. It's not one of the meaning of this word is just the play in the theater, yes, performance. But as for business activity, this is the company's work, performance of the company. And financial documents, they show the company's performance, all incomes of the company, all outcomes of the company, takings of the company, and so on, expenditures, and
we talk about performances, yes.
Yes, performance. Yes, the company's performance, or as Mary said, the company's activity. This is the same. Quite right. Then measure of the performance. Measure of the performance. Mary, did you understand this? Measure of the performance.
I don't know. Maybe it's like
to calculate something, yes?
Yes.
Yes. Like what should you calculate when you measure the workers?
Income. Maybe. Income.
No. It means measure of the performance. Yes, in one case, you can measure the performance of the company. You calculate the company's income. Yes, you're right. But if you measure the performance of the people of the company, can you measure the performance of the people, of the personnel?
No, I don't understand.
Вы можете измерить деятельность персонала?
It's about how long they work.
Yes. You're right. How many products a worker can produce for a certain period of time? Yes?
Yes.
For example, for 1 day, for 8 hours, or maybe for 1 hour. This is the measure of the company, of the people's performance. This is the standard, right? And in this case, FaceTime. Look, what is it? FaceTime. Misha, what do you think? People are put in FaceTime. People should work FaceTime.
FaceTime.
How can you guess? Можете догадаться?
Maybe it's something close with how many hours you need to sit in, like in the office.
Yes, but how many hours you must sit in the office? You must sit in the office. For example, from 9 till 5. This is your FaceTime. For managers, for clerks, and so on. And in this sphere, Mary, is it possible to measure performance of managers, accountants, clerks? Is it possible to measure?
Yes.
Yes, maybe. According to the final results of the company, we can measure.
Yeah,
but it's more difficult. Huh?
Usually time doesn't matter.
Time doesn't matter because we can do some work for 3 hours, but we can prolong this work for 8 hours or maybe for 2 days.
Nela, why we cannot say working time?
Working time? Yes, we can say working time. You mean instead of FaceTime?
Yeah.
FaceTime, yes, we can. But, Миша, face в данном случае we can translate it как номинальное. Номинальное время, то есть по контракту. And in connection with this, we can use, for example, face value. Face value.
And what does it mean?
Ну, это номинальная ценность. Face value. Ну, то есть face in this case has different meaning. Face time as working time and so on. Okay, next one. I want to ask you. Cost cutting measures. Cost cutting. Mary, cost cutting measures. So this is also connected with the company's activity. How do you think? What they involve? What they include? Cost cutting efforts, or cost cutting measures, or cost cutting activities. Cost cutting.
Okay.
Mary.
Maybe how. I don't know, company economic.
Yes.
What value company have? Like, I don't know.
Yes, you're right. How a company economize money. Yes.
Yes.
How the company save money? Right. Can you, Mish? Can you give me some maybe variants or options how to save money? Theoretically, not practically, but theoretically.
In practical and theoretical is the same.
No, maybe the same. Maybe you give us the example how to save money for the company.
Hire people, a lot of people in one moment, and it helps.
To dismiss people.
Yeah, it's.
Yes.
Can we say fire people?
To fire people. To fire some unnecessary. Yes.
Yeah,
unnecessary position.
Okay, today we can fire 30%, and it helps us.
Yes, yes, right. One of the ways, yes, to reduce the staff, it's called сократить персонал, reduce. Reduce the staff. This is right. Mary, any other proposal? How to economize? How to save money?
I think a lot of.
As example.
Sometimes it's economic technical process to improve new economical technical process. Sometimes it's economic resource. Sometimes maybe some innovations in company. So a lot of way, I think.
Yeah, Mary, you offer very good proposals, but very expensive to improve the company's technologies. Yeah, to use innovations. You know
but
that
if it's help to economize, it will be good in future.
Yes, it will be effective. Quite right. I think sometimes these methods are not very popular, like reducing the staff, then diminish the use of utilities, electricity, water, and heating, and so on and so forth. But they're not very popular. Quite right. Then efficiency. What is it? The company's efficiency. Improve the company's efficiency of production, efficiency. What is it?
It's the same with effective. Or it's
effective, but effective for people.
No. Yes, it's connected with effectiveness, right? Effectiveness, efficiency, very close. But efficiency is the company's productivity. Productivity, yeah? Productivity. Производительность. You can use efficiency, you can use productivity, they are the same. And the question to you, what are the ways of increasing the company's productivity or efficiency? Mary, do you know any methods?
To be more productive?
Yes, for the company to be more productive.
Sometimes change something.
Yes.
If it's not work.
Yes.
Sometimes maybe sometimes new method. Sometimes to product more, but sometimes it's bad because a company lose a quality.
Yes. If we produce more, and if there is a great demand for our product, the company can lose money because of lower quality. Quite right. Misha, any proposals? How do you think? How can a company increase its efficiency?
As I understand, usually it's like I don't know. We have the same word in English or no? It's called normalizing, and where management.
Yes.
The system results. I mean, results of different people. Yes, and after that they find the best results. Yes.
Yeah.
And make a plans for other people.
Yes.
Like on the level of the best results, and they
understand.
Work better.
To
show the same results like the best, and it's like a circle.
Yes.
Do it all time, and you will grow like you will.
Yes, very good. Yes, Mish, you preview my next phrase and next vocabulary items. Quite right. So to give and to increase the standards, yes, standards of performance, yeah, standards, productivity standards. You're absolutely right. To find high result, to find higher standards, or not to find, but to establish higher standards.
Like if somebody can do it, that means all people can do it.
Yes, yes. Stakhanov method.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, I like it. Very good. Yeah, and that's and one more word, cutting edge. Cutting edge technologies. Cutting edge technologies. Mary, what kind of technologies are they? Cutting edge technologies.
Maybe to lose something left. I don't know.
Cutting edge technologies. So the technologies which any company try to use because they want to be modern, yeah, modern. Yes, cutting edge technologies, the high tech, yeah, high tech technologies, modern technologies. This is just another word for this, yeah, cutting edge technologies. Mary, what cutting edge technologies include? How do you think? Cutting edge technologies in the company's work?
Something modern.
Yes, something modern. Yes, modern equipment, machinery. Yeah.
Yes, maybe some modern methods.
Management methods, logistic systems, paperless offices, free internet, and many others. Many others, of course. Cutting edge technologies are very necessary. Maybe using Skype at work, press conferences, distance conferences, and so. Right. Cutting edge technologies, this is the sign of modern organization. Quite right. Now, let's speak further, and I give you some statements, and you should agree or disagree and give me your arguments. Lifetime employment. Lifetime employment is appreciated in Eastern countries, in Japan, for example. Lifetime employment means one company for the whole life. What do you think of this? Is it a good practice, or maybe it's not for you, Mary?
I think it's good practice when one person spend all life or give his life or her life for one company and work all time in one place. So this person know everything about this, has a good experience about work, about company. So I think
the specification, yes, of this work. Yes. You think lifetime employment is very good thing. Misha, do you think the same, that it's worth spending all our life for one company?
It's what?
Lifetime employment. What do you think of this? Is it a good idea to spend all your life for one organization?
No, it's hard to. I don't remember person who worked all time. It's more close with the Japan.
Yes, with the Japanese approach, Japanese management. Right. As for American style or European style, of course, it's not possible, or it's not very maybe natural for them.
Yeah. Sometimes it's second, but you need to grow up in the company. Like, if it's happened, but it's rarely. It's not for all people. Yeah.
Yes, but Mary has given some very good arguments, positive arguments, as for working for one company can improve and your qualification and can increase your skills and so on. What is bad? What is bad if you work for one company? What is bad? Mary, can you answer?
But it's I think sometimes for people important changes and
Yes,
change something in life.
new collective, yes, new
Yes,
responsibilities.
and maybe if something wrong in some company and people can't to leave company, it's depression situation for a person, I think.
Depression when he works for the company
And
only for
can't leave company, can't to go in another company.
Mary, I know many people who were very depressed when they leave their organization, yes, and found other kinds of job, other jobs. They were very depressed because it's very striking for the for a person nature to change something. You know that yes, changing sometimes is very positive, but you know that the most stressful situation appears when your life changes in any aspect. Radical change is very dangerous stress, and many people are in despair when they change companies. I know some examples of this. Okay. So lifetime employment, of course, it's very good from one side and not very good from the other. One more. Oh, very interesting as for me. Do you agree that men, male, not women, rise up the career ladder faster? And why? Men rise up the career ladders faster. They make careers faster than women. Misha, do you agree?
Sometimes maybe I saw it before, but as I remember, the difference between men and women, like 10% between 90, yeah, in the management of companies.
You mean 90% of men can make their careers, yes?
Yeah. I mean, I talk about high position or like
top positions, yes, top managerial positions.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
90 and 10.
Yeah, and on the now in Europe, they make special laws about the structure of companies, about the how to say Совет директоров.
Council, you mean? What do you mean?
Совет директоров, как это правильно?
Yes, board of directors. Understand? I understand you that the percent of directors should be higher, yeah?
Yeah, that's in this board in European company can be not less than 30% of women.
Understood. And I think it's very good. Board of directors, right? Because business, they traditionally say that business this is only the men's game, not women's game. And this law, as you have mentioned, is very, very good. That 30% of the directors should be female.
Yeah.
Mary, and what do you think about this situation? Why don't women succeed in making careers in business? Why not many women become top managers?
I think because many women don't want to be in business. For many women, it's okay to be home, to raise children.
Yes.
Yes, and it's okay. But some women want to work in some good position, and I think it's okay.
It's okay. Not many, but some of them, yes. And they achieve very good positions, very high positions, quite right. And you know that the research was carried out in this aspect, and the research showed that women, they don't achieve high results, they don't achieve top managerial positions. Why? Because they work in the spheres where top managers are not taken, are not educated. They work, for example, in the personnel departments, in the catering departments, in the departments where top managers don't come from. Understood me?
Yes, understood.
Yes. It's one of the reasons. And as you said, really, women prefer sometimes to break their careers because of the family's affairs and birth of children and so on and so forth. But as Misha said, the regulations are taken to improve this situation.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I think sometimes it can be not very good.
Not very good.
Sometimes it's okay that is make like changes between the legislation system, yes, and law system, but it's like obligatory for the company, yeah. They can try to cheating, yeah. They can
to cheat, yeah.
to cheat, yes. They can
Nominally.
to these boards nominal person, yes, like a secretary.
Understood, understood. They try to avoid this regulation, yeah. Not to give the positions to women.
Yeah, it can be, it could be not real position.
Understood, understood. Not real positions, some virtual positions.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much. So today's lesson is over. Mary, see you next time. Hope to see you. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you for listening.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.